Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And for those who are new, my name is Monish. I'm a qualified chartered accountant who does a bit of writing and makes a few videos in his spare time. Today, we're going to discuss the pros and cons of social media. Social media is engraved in our very fabric. We use it on the couch, we use it just before going to bed, we use it just after waking up from bed, and unfortunately, we use it even on the traffic light or while driving. Something that is such an integral part of modern life obviously will have its pros and cons. We'll first discuss the problems and then the good bits of social media because I'd like to end on a positive note. Firstly, the social aspect of social media. As much as social media helps us interact with each other, it also deters us from talking to each other. Think about any social situation that we find ourselves in. It might be a dinner, it might be an outing with friends, or even might be time with family spent on a couch. We are constantly on our phones. And I feel that this whole thing of being on our phones all the time might not have a severe impact on this current generation, but on generations to come, I'm sure there'll be various adverse effects. The second point is the phrase that we all say that time flies. Yes, time really flies by. And when you think about the last 10 years or 15 years, and you wonder how did all that time actually just go by? And when I sat back and thought about why do we feel this way, I realized that we don't give ourselves the opportunity to get bored. Yes, the second we're bored, we pick up our phones and we scroll through social media. Oh, sorry. The effects of this are twofold. Firstly, it renders us incapable of focusing, and secondly, our ability to concentrate has diminished. I also thought about the late 1800s and the early 1900s. It was a time where, as a race, we took several advancements towards the betterment of standard of living. There was the discovery of the light bulb, motor vehicles, planes. Even if you listen to older songs these days, we say, wow, what a song. How long does the hype of a new song last these days? A few months? Max? So what that tells me is that the lack of focus, concentration, and patience has hampered our ability to be creative, or at least as creative as we used to be. Because of the lack of social media, I feel people in the older days had a lot less insecurities and also had a lot more time to discover their talents and also spend time mastering them. That brings me to my second point, which is insecurities. Today, we live in a world where we are constantly comparing ourselves with others. We look at a picture of someone's holiday and we wonder, why aren't we there? Or why can't we afford this? Rather than thinking that if I work hard enough or if I really want to be there, I need to save a bit more money, work hard, increase my income, and eventually I'll be there too. We kind of don't take something as a point of inspiration and we compare ourselves in a very negative way with someone else. There are also a lot of influencers out there who have redefined the meaning of fitness. Today we look at these perfect bodies on social media and we have this image of fitness which is almost unachievable. We kind of fail to understand that if you're overweight, the chances of us having diseases such as diabetes increases a lot. And the reason we need to be slimmer and fitter is to lead healthier and happier lives. And it's not necessary that someone who has a six-pack is a lot healthier than you are. And I do find that younger people do find themselves very insecure and lost due to social media. My last point is fake news. Not the kind of news that Trump calls fake news, but actual fake news. In the last 5 years or so, I have noticed that a lot of political parties around the world spread fake news with the help of social media. But it is up to us to realize that social media isn't a news outlet. It is actually a place to go and share your life with the rest of the world. And with this fake news also comes a lot of hate, and that is something that just doesn't fit right with me. Now, enough of the bad, let's speak something good about social media. If we just turn back the clock a year and a half back when the pandemic started, I realized that effective leaders use social media really well. For example, Jacinda Ardern got onto Facebook Live every single day from her bedroom and had a casual conversation with New Zealanders telling her what the pandemic was, what caused it, what the effects of coronavirus was, and how to avoid them. Mainly, she gave them a reason why they need to lock down and what New Zealanders need to do during the lockdown. The outcome is for the world to see. Today, New Zealand is coronavirus free and they live absolutely normal lives. Yes, there was really good leadership, and I feel if there were more leaders like her, we would not have this virus amongst our community. But one thing is that she had a platform to share her views, and that has saved thousands of lives just in New Zealand. My next point is that social media provides a really good platform for business. There are 200 million businesses on Instagram and 500 million active users every single day on Instagram. What that means is that a small business in a village in Indonesia actually has a worldwide audience. And for someone who did not know what his talent was up till the age of 32, social media has given me a really good platform to share my talent, and for that I'm forever grateful. There are also motivational pages that inspire people, and there are even people who have reached out to me and said, thanks so much for that post. That really helped me clear my mind, that really helped me learn something new. And how do you put a price on that feeling when you know that you helped someone out? How many kids are there on TikTok and YouTube that flaunt their talents and go viral and actually reach talent agencies and producers and realize their big dream? Now, how do you measure that happiness? And yes, to conclude, there are a lot of flaws in social media, but I'm a Sagittarius and I look at the positive side of it. To me, there's more good than bad. Hope you enjoyed this video, and as always, I'm grateful for your time. Thanks for watching.